We're live, pal. Welcome to
Go for the Pin Wrestling Review Show.
With your boys, Mikey Q and
King V, aka Ember Moon Knight, aka Michelle McCool Running, aka Summer Ray Charles,
Mikey Q and King V.
King V, what's going on, homie?
Give your energy and feed that vibe into the world.
Mike, you still owe me a chopped cheese.
I mean,
Go for it, kid.
for the Pin episode 140 with your boys. First, I am the leg slap Professor Pow, Mikey Q, and I am joined first to my right. And I am joined first to my right. And I'm also joined by.
again. Let's try this again. I'm King V, aka Sky Blue Cantrell. And it is me. I was dating in the beam of this me. Hey ladies, if you men wanna get buck wild, let's go back and hit 'em up style. And I'm also joined by
your boy DJ Knuckles. It's Mr. Thursday Night, and we back. 14 days later, we back.
That's right. That's right. Had a day off last week. You know, we needed the week off. But we're back. You know, we're back. Listen, a lot of podcasts go on vacation for way longer. We only gave you a week. All right, so now we're back. We got a lot to talk about. A lot happened.
I'll be going on vacation after Job Slam.
Right. Yeah. Well, now that you mentioned Jobber Slam goes down next Saturday. There it is. There's the graphic right on the screen there. Jobber Slam 3 goes down Saturday, July 29th, 188 Hopkins Street. Tickets are available right now at brownpapertickets.com. Get yourself a front row ticket while they still last. It might be sold out already, so you guys gotta go check. Or get yourself a general admission ticket for $30. And if you really want to support, get yourself a Jobber 4-pack. For $100, you get 4 tickets, guys. That is a steal. 4 tickets. Make sure that you guys are at this event if you're in New York. And we have some breaking news. I'm not going to break it for you. I'm going to let my lovely and esteemed co-host break that for you.
Which one? It's 2 of us now.
Well, V, why don't you do the honors?
I don't know what I'm breaking. Besides necks, faces, and jaws.
You got backs.
Oh, hey. oh, this is what we're breaking.
Yeah.
Next week at Jobber Slam 3, ironically, all 3 hosts of Go for the Pin will be present and accounted for.
Yeah. Finally got my bonus back at Jobber Slam. You guys don't want to miss this. Jobber Slam 3. King V will be in the building. DJ Knuckles will be in the building. This is gonna be great.
I will be somewhere with my friend Ray and his nephew.
Okay. Okay. Knuckles will be there too. Knuckles.
Yeah.
Yes, as always. We're shutting it down. Shenanigans and skullduggery.
Oh, shenanigans and skullduggery galore.
Okay. Maybe poo poo juice.
I'm sorry.
Oh God.
Shout out to Love Story in Brooklyn. Official after party.
I'm hollering, but what I won't be doing. No, shut up, Pete. Never mind. Well, let's move forward.
What was that?
Yeah.
Nothing. What?
Yeah.
What?
Let's see what's going on in our comments.
We're taking a page. We're taking the page out of the Paul Heyman one night.
Oh shit!
Hey, Knuckles.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I see it. I see it.
Oh,
I
man.
see it. I see it. I'm coming.
Oh, man. Whoa. I got some words from. Whoa. Anthony Gamble in the chat right now. Gamble will be there. Gamble will be at Jobber Slam 3. Representing Jobber South.
Not just because they're big as hell, but I'm gonna be all ears, Anthony Gamble. I'm willing to sit down and listen.
Listen, and I'm gonna say right now, we are expecting Gamble on the show next week. So if everything permits, Anthony Gamble will be here in studio next week for Go for the Pin. So you guys want to stay tuned for that. Wow, Gamble and Knuckles in person at Jobber Slam 3. Should I be worried?
Boy, maybe.
Hey, just as long as Mr. Black isn't the referee. That's all I'm
please
concerned about right now.
Please.
Don't you got heat with him as well?
Mr. Black?
Yes, Mr.
I kind of minimize my heat with Mr. Black because he just celebrated a birthday. So I'm gonna let him off the hook. And plus he's under strict supervision right now anyway. And I don't think he really wants to lose his job. So I'm gonna, you know, I'm not gonna catch a flight on Mr. Black. But Gamble, you got some explaining to do. I want to know.
Whoa. Gamble said, "Don't you say nothing about Mr. Black." Oh, I mean, boy, what is happening?
I mean, technically, we all black, but I'm just saying.
You know who he's talking about, all right?
I know exactly what he's talking about. I know exactly what he's talking about.
I heard Mr. Black on Respect the Craft podcast this past week. I have some thoughts about that, but I'll discuss that with Mr. Black when I see him. All right. But anyway, like I said, Jobber Slam 3 goes down.
So I guess I ain't the only one that got the oven on. Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you guys have not watched Battle Club X season finale, it is live right now on YouTube. So go check that out. It was a great show. We'll talk about that also, Gamble. I didn't appreciate how you did my boy Bam. But we'll talk about that. Was not a fan of that.
Before we start,
yes, B.
I was gonna end with this, but I decided to say it right now because it's on my mind, it's on my heart, it's on my spirit, it's on my shamba.
Oh!
I just want to say that what you see here, this authenticity cannot be duplicated or manufactured.
You better go ahead.
Just really quick, I just need to let y'all know that, okay? Just to quote somebody that I'm going to be seeing in 2 weeks, I'm one of one. I'm number one. I'm the only one. And don't forget that shit.
I'm really upset that she's coming to MetLife and I'm not going to be there.
Okay, I'm done. I just needed to get that off my chest.
One.
We understand.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely understand. And if you guys, like I said, if you guys have not got your tickets to Jobber Slam, you need to get your tickets. This is going to be the hottest ticket around. Okay, John is in the chat here. Do you think Triple H cut his hair because he was tired of it, or because he wanted to look more professional because of his new role? Maybe he was losing it. I don't know. I don't know.
Going losing it.
He's probably losing his hair.
He was looking like me up top.
Oh man.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus Cristo.
I don't know, V. What do you think? It's because he was losing it?
I don't know. I can't sit here and say like, oh, he cut his hair because he's losing it, or I don't know. I have no idea.
Gamble got a lot to say, man.
Oh, hey. So next week is about to be very interesting.
Gamble got a lot to say, man. That's.
Boy, listen to me. Listen to me. The last thing you want me to do is pull out this verbal Glock. You do not want to smoke. I'm telling you.
I don't know. Gamble said he wants to smoke, man.
Okay, Gamble. All right.
I just, you know, I just want to know why he
here.
joined Jobber Tear South, and I hopefully we get that answer.
No, Mike.
Yeah.
Nope. We're not even. Nope. We're not even gonna do that. What we're gonna do is we're gonna sit here and let Gamble get it all out.
I'm gonna mind my business. Actually,
we're gonna let Gamble. We're gonna let Gamble get it all out. I'm not even gonna trade verbal. I'm not even going to trade verbal jabs with Gamble tonight because it's 7 days.
Gamble just text me because you can't. That's what he just said. I don't know if it's true, but that's what he just said.
Don't let this Georgia residence fool you, brother. We from the same streets in New York, my friend. This okay. All right. See, he's not about to bait me. He's not about to bait me. No. You can put that line out there all you want. The one thing you're not gonna do is reel me in. I got 7 days. I got 7 days. Next week you can come on here and we could go back and forth. But right now, we got Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Dynamite, Blood and Guts, and Collision to talk about. So yeah. I'll see you in 7 days, Gamble. We good.
Oh man. Well, there you guys have it. Anthony Gamble, Knuckles. Conversation? Quotation marks next week.
Yeah, we'll have
discussion.
We'll have the round table discussion.
Oh my god.
Yeah, twin. Okay.
Oh man.
I was saying you talking about the top of my head. You ain't stacked too tight up there either, my friend. So
Wow.
I'm just saying.
What's happening?
Gamble got a haircut. He looks good, man. He looks good.
Let's not sit here looking at. Let's not sit here and act like you Questlove up top. Okay.
Wow.
Let's not do
as
that.
long as you keep your head to the sky,
I'm going.
you can
All
win.
right. We good. We good. Gamble.
Yeah,
We'll see you.
I feel like DC Young Fly and Azalea Banks right now. Okay, can you just leave me alone?
Can we not do the Bodega Cat, please? Let's move on. We're not doing the Jackal. We're moving.
Leave me alone.
Okay. All right. Just want to go down to want to tell you guys the card real quick. For what we have a Jobber Slam Battle Royal. We have Steve Pena versus Brian. Okay, the card is going way too quickly. I'm trying to look at the Jobber Slam card here on the official page, and it's just going. All right, let's try this again. Now I know how Excalibur feels on commentary.
Get your life, Mike. Get your life.
Excalibur. Get your Excalibur on, brother.
Yeah, we got like, whoa, slow down, buddy.
Right.
Slow down. All right, Pena versus Brian Keith. We also have the Jobber Slam knockout. Wait, knockout, not knockouts. The Jobber Knocker. The Jobber Knocker Battle Royal.
Should it be?
No. Demarius Dawkins is in there. Tiara James. Stan Michaels in there. Matt Awesome. Gia Scott. Christina Marie. Jordy Lee. Sammy Chaos. Mike Law. Jorge Santi. Prince Ahmed. A ton of other people in the match. So looking forward to that. We have A Game. Joseph Alexander defending against Miles Hawkins. He's defending the Nemesis Battleweight Championship. And John, I'll get to your question in a second. In one of the main events, we have Encore and Sir Wilkins versus Simon Miller and a mystery partner. I'm looking forward to that. I have no idea who Simon Miller's mystery partner is. Is it Knuckles? Is that why Knuckles is coming to New York? Are you Simon Miller's mystery partner? I'm putting you in the spot. I guess you guys have to find out at Jobber Slam. Of course, we also mentioned already Jobber Terry South versus Prolific. Anthony Gamble will be in Jobber Terry South's corner.
Doesn't even sound right, but moving on.
I know, guys. I know. All of that goes down July 29th in Brooklyn.
Hi, Auntie Lala.
Auntie Lala is in the match as well. Auntie Lala will be teaming with Prolific in a match against, of course, Jobber Terry South. All right. John says which Orton gimmick was the best? You guys said 09? You just said 09?
Baldor.
Yeah, that would be 09. That was like the 09 like legacy era of I have to agree with Knuckles on that.
See, this is hard because I was gonna say the Legend Killer because it's a classic and it got him over. My favorite RKO is to one to that racist piece of shit on the car.
Talk about it.
You know,
That
when
was
it
a
comes
great
crashing
RKO.
down and it hurts in style. But I do like when he was going after Stephanie and Triple H. Oh, when
That
he
was
punched.
09.
Oh, it was
That
09?
was 09. Yeah.
That was
I'm
09
That
old.
was
when
World
he.
Order. Yep.
Yeah, 09. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to agree then. I thought it was 2011 for some reason, but you know.
I just remember Triple H's promo. Yeah, he DDT'd my father-in-law. No, he RKO'd my father-in-law, and then he DDT'd my wife. Like, I was just, yo, I don't know, for whatever reason, that was just hilarious to me.
It's funny
but
because without context, it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny. No, I think he said he
DDT'd
kicked
my
my
wife.
father-in-law. Yeah, that's what he said. He kicked my father-in-law, and then he DDT'd my wife, and then he kissed your wife right in
Then he
front of you.
kissed her, right?
He
Yeah,
did.
that was bro.
That was some
Petty.
G shit right there.
Yeah, 09 Orton is the best Orton.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to agree.
Okay, let's get to SmackDown. We got a lot to talk about. I would love to sit there and go back with Gamble, but we will save that for next week. Okay, couple of notes with SmackDown here. So ahead of the Women's Championship match, with Bianca and Asuka later in the show, Bianca kicked off the broadcast and was interrupted by Charlotte Flair, and they were already deciding that it was going to be Charlotte and Bianca at SummerSlam. Totally forgot about Asuka here. You know what? It looks like it's going to be a triple threat anyway, from what it seems like. I thought it was a fine way to start up the show. I did not think Bianca was going to win the title in the main event anyway, but what'd you guys think of this?
I mean, it was cool. I didn't have an issue with it. They're just trying to prevent us from figuring out it's gonna it's gonna be a triple threat, and it's gonna be a triple threat. And that's fine.
I need to stop drinking this. Yeah, I understand.
No, I heard it too. But I also need.
I mean, I'm cool with it. I just don't. I'm kind of in disagreement on how they're treating Asuka in this whole thing. It's almost like Asuka is a third wheel in this whole.
She's an afterthought.
Yeah, she's an afterthought. And how you going to have your champion as an afterthought?
Well, it wouldn't be the first.
Yeah, we really.
I mean, true enough.
I came to play.
Yikes!
Wow.
You
It's time for you to get down on your knees and pray. That's right.
You went there, friend. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Oh man!
Run away if you see me. Don't
if you guys
try
got
to
it,
play
you got it.
that.
Just Google WrestleMania 27. All right.
There you go.
Or don't.
But the Miz still won because
he did, and nobody remembers that. Like, even though he tries to remind us of it every single time he's got a microphone. Mitchell Clark's in the building. Yeah. Welcome.
Let me talk to you.
Oh, okay. That scared me.
Well, he had a promo. We'll get to that later on. All right. So, we had the Brawling Brutes, Sheamus and Finn Balor versus Pretty Deadly. And apparently wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Gamble's still in the chat. Hold on. There's no back and forth. Orlando Brown twin is not ready for Yo! Oh my God. Oh.
I'm just gonna leave.
Why don't you just let it
Thank you, everybody, for joining us on Go for the Fans. We're cutting this shit off early today.
Gamble.
I'm finished.
Let it
You're finished. We're finished.
We're not.
Bye, everybody.
Oh man! Wow.
Gamble, just let it. Just let it play.
Oh man!
Gamble.
Ladies and gentlemen, Anthony Gamble will be here next week. All right.
Let it
play. So let's get into my hat fell off. It's okay. You guys see I haven't had a haircut in months. But anyway, it's fine. We're live.
Out here
That's why
looking
this
like
is on.
Dollar General Willie Mack. But okay,
Shout out
get
to
your
Willie.
ass out of here.
Okay.
I didn't tell you
Get
guys
your
about the
ass
story
out of
about
here.
Rich Swan pressing me at an indie show one time. That's a whole nother story. We'll get to it later. It's actually about something I said on this show here. But anyway.
Wait, what? You no. As soon as
Yeah.
this shit ends, we need to talk about that.
I'll tell you. All right. Anyway, shout out to Rich Swan. All right. So the Brawling Brutes, pretty deadly.
Yes.
Apparently, Kip that got injured, or was it?
I believe it was Kip. I think so.
Oh, maybe it was Prince. I think it was Prince. I think it was
One of them almost got Big E'd.
So now the narrative is going around that Rich Holland is dangerous.
Can't work.
And Rich took to Twitter and said it's not my fault. Said that it was basically up to, I think it was Prince. It was up to Prince to land safely, and he didn't, I guess. So he made sure, he being Rich, pronouns pal, made sure that he was clear that it wasn't his fault because he knew that the internet would blame him for it. Just like they blamed him for Big E. And didn't he injure somebody else? I feel like he injured somebody on NXT.
Yes, I believe he did too.
Was it Thatcher, maybe?
I don't remember who it was, but I do remember him injuring somebody on NXT.
So okay, and obviously we have wrestlers that watch the show. Shout out to, I know we're talking, but shout out to Anthony Gamble. You know, we do respect Gamble, you know, but I know he has some words from Knuckles, but all of that aside, we respect Gamble. We respect everybody that's ever laced up a pair of boots. With that being said,
accidents happen.
Accidents happen.
Accidents happen. Things happen.
Is he now considered dangerous? Because now it's 3 times.
Well, they put Nia Jax under this microscope too, didn't they?
They did.
And it only they did that to her after the first one.
And the first one made that person a superstar, a megastar.
That's
no relation
my point.
to LA Knight.
That's my point.
So, okay. So, this is my opinion.
Okay.
Would I consider him dangerous? God. Would I consider him unsafe? Más o menos. So, sorry, y'all. This is my thing, right?
Yeah.
Like I said, things happen, accidents happen, it's wrestling, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm trying to word this correctly, which seems like I'm not burying him.
Right.
But after a couple of times, it's just like, okay, maybe you need to scale it back on how much power you use on that move, or do something else because clearly it's not working. Because wasn't that the same move that injured Big E?
So he said it wasn't the German, it was the pounce.
Okay, it was the pounce.
Yeah, he said he gave him a pounce, and I guess Prince.
But he injured Big E on a belly to belly.
Yes, that is.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Big E. So I don't know. It's hard because I don't want to be too hard on him, but baseball, 3 strikes.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to give grace, even though I said I wasn't giving you niggas grace. 65% of me says he's just a little unsafe. Or I don't want to say unsafe, a little careless. I think that's the best word that I can think of. So careless.
That's fair.
I don't know. I know one famous person said, one famous person quoted, "We are what we repeatedly do. Therefore, it is not a singular act. It is a habit."
Someone else also said, "When someone shows you who they are, believe
them." That is
the
correct.
First time.
You better go ahead.
Okay.
That's Dr. Maya Angelou.
Well, nonetheless, Pretty Deadly did win the match.
They did.
I don't know what they do now. I don't know how long Prince is supposed to be out. A couple of weeks, they said. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Let's keep going. Zelina Vega was defeated by Bayley. No surprise there. I'm sorry, guys. I said this a few weeks ago. I think the Zelina push is over at this point. Not saying that she's not going to get pushed again, but I do feel like the push for Zelina Vega is over. Say it again, V.
This current one is over.
Yeah, I think so. But Bayley defeated Vega, and then Shotzi had a video package.
Okay.
So I know V wanted to discuss a few things about the haircut, and we'll say it. JD from New York, who's not a fan of this show. We're not a fan of his, and we're not.
I don't give a fuck about.
God,
come see me. Come see me. Come see me. For real. Come see me. That's it. You won't be surviving. You go be in my hood. You're not gonna be surviving. Anyway. So Shotzi recently had a promo, a vignette, if you will. A very good one. And she shaves her head. Now, she shaved her head to honor her sister, who is currently battling cancer, which is a wonderful reason to do it. Mm-hmm. What have you? That ignoramus, dumb piece of shit decides that he's gonna say something about Shotzi because it's like, why is she doing this for a storyline that nobody cares about? Blase, blase, blase. And whether people care or not, her personal reason to cut her hair is her personal reason. If she's going to turn it into a storyline, if she has her sister's permission, what have you, that's fine. That's her business. But talking at the side of your neck again, is the reason why one day you're going to get close looking. And I'm just leaving it at that. I'm just leaving it at that. Because
a lot of people feel the same way.
A lot of people don't like you, right? And you say the same thing over and over. You always have something to say. And, sometimes it's okay. To quote Jilly from Philly, or maybe we could just be silent. Mm-hmm. It is so easy to say nothing. Shut up. Cierra la boca. Cállate. Hosha moracunt. Shut up. Leave us alone. Like, you are just as bad as. Ooh. You know what? I'm going to leave that there. I said I was going to be nice. I think we should all collectively, like as a unit, as the whole IWC, whatever you want to call the wrestling community, we should just like ignore JD from NY. Yeah. Because it's just, isn't that the same one that couldn't run the ropes, or is that somebody else that talks too much?
I'm not sure. I can't confirm nor deny.
Regardless of the fact,
you say it's okay. Run the ropes.
It's okay. We'll talk about it later. It's okay to have your opinions. It's okay to state them. That's completely fine. Nobody's going to stop you from doing that. But it's about time somebody stops you from being a dumbass. And you're consistently a dumbass. Like, literally, like, daily, hourly, minute by minute, all 525,600 minutes in the year. You are an idiot daily. You are every second that passes by, every second that you're listening to the show, somebody thinks that you're a fucking idiot. Yeah. In the quote the Supremes, come see about me.
Okay.
Watch your
All right.
I'm so sick of. Ooh, God. Hate y'all. Anyway,
let's keep going here.
Yes.
So Jey Uso's promo. Jay Uso came out.
That's
And,
not that's not who that is.
I got it. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Jey Uso came out there to cut a promo, basically challenging Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, which we kind of knew that's where it was going. I'm interested because could this be the moment Jey Uso beats Roman Reigns for the world title? Of course, he has a pinfall victory over him at the last pay-per-view. Now, Knuckles, I'm going to throw to you here first because you were the one that actually predicted Roman Reigns taking a pinfall loss to Jay at the last pay-per-view. So, what do you think happens here?
I honestly thought I had it all figured out, but now I'm actually torn because
I had it all figured out. It's crazy. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
because I really, really thought, and in the back of my mind, I still do think that Jay might win. But I think a cash-in is going to come along with that. But now I'm starting to think that maybe WWE is going to thread the Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins more than they are. I really don't think, no disrespect to Damian Priest, I don't think he's ready to hold the major championship. I don't think he's ready to hold the undisputed title. World Championship, absolutely. But WWE is resting their laurels on the Universal Championship. Undisputed Universal Championship. Meaning that's the title. The title. And I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me because I'm making it sound like the World Heavyweight Championship is a consolation prize. It's not. But what I'm saying is, storyline is threading about the three of them: Finn Balor, Damian Priest, and Seth Rollins, more than him jumping all the way to the SmackDown Championship. Now, I might be wrong because him jumping to SmackDown to challenge Roman Reigns might, I don't know, it might heighten the little thing with the Judgment Day breaking up and all the rumors about that. I don't know anymore. On paper, Jay doesn't have a chance. But in story, what we watch, hell yeah, he's got a legitimate chance to. I just don't know. I just don't know anymore. I don't know. But if Jay does win, he won't hold it longer. He won't hold it longer than 10 minutes.
I understand that, and that's good takes. Mitchell says Roman is not losing that championship to WrestleMania 40.
It says belt, Mike.
Where? I don't know if
it does.
I don't know.
I know you had a little bit to drink, bro, but it says belt. right there. Right there.
Roman not losing
that
championship.
Belt.
Where?
Belt. Is B. Sound it out. B. E.
Championship is a
H?
Championship is a 12-letter word.
No.
When do you see a
B-E-L-T?
I see
That's what belt.
C-H-A-M.
I don't see no C. No, there's no C right there.
C anywhere.
Sound it out.
What?
I am.
Enunciate.
And what does belt stand for?
Oh man! All right.
So
yeah, go ahead, B.
So regarding the Judgment Day, we'll get to Raw and NXT later because I'll get there when we get to Raw and NXT. Okay. Does Jay have a chance? Yeah, he does. Will they do it? Nah.
Nah.
No, I don't think so. It will be a great surprise,
It
right?
would.
But I'm agreeing with what Mitchell said. I don't think he's losing that until next WrestleMania. I
I can see that.
I
I can
don't
see that.
maybe losing to
Yeah.
t-
Oh.
Yeah.
because I Royal Rumble winner, please. Um, Roman's not losing until WrestleMania 40, and I agree with you, Mitchell. I don't think he's losing until WrestleMania 40. If he loses at SummerSlam, I would be genuinely shocked.
But
You
here's the
guys
thing.
mentioned LA Knight like a bunch of times here, and I love LA Knight. I think he's phenomenal. I just
But
I don't think they're gonna push him. I think that's what happened at Money in the Bank. I think it's gonna be a situation like Matt Cardona in 2013, 2012. Like,
are
and I
you
mentioned it on the
insane?
show. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing. Like Matt got himself over huge on the internet. Huge.
He did.
They were
He
going woo 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 in every building they were in.
Yeah.
And WWE went against it because that's not the guy that they wanted to push. So at every turn is look. I tried
Let's
to tell
also
you guys with Money in the Bank.
let's also take into consideration that Triple H had nothing to do with creative back then.
Okay, but Vince is still running the company, guys. Like let's call a spade a spade. He's still running the company.
I don't give a flying fuck about that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, but he does. And guess what? He doesn't give a flying fuck about LA Knight. So about that? Yeah.
So what is it gonna take for his company to go completely under because of his stupid ass decision?
No,
For him to,
Knuckles, you can't say that. Literally, business is up in every category.
why is business up?
Well, there's a few things, and I've had this conversation before, but there's a few things.
Okay, hold on, break it down. Why is the bloodline? Who carried on the majority of the bloodline?
Sammy, honestly, to be real with you.
No, I'm talking about creatively.
Oh, I mean, Paul and Triple H. Paul Heyman and Triple H.
Paul Heyman and Triple H.
And Roman Reigns. It's
Paul
I
Heyman.
said Triple H because, it's Paul.
Paul Heyman, Triple H, and Roman Reigns. Nowhere do you see Vince. Who's been carrying on?
He signed off on all of that stuff, though.
Okay, well then why would he all of a sudden become a dumbass and not sign off on LA Knight?
Drugs.
I don't know if he sees it. I just don't. I just don't.
How?
Because he's a dummy, is what you was gonna say. I know. Yeah, a dummy. Yeah.
Dummy. Yeah.
Listen, Knuckles.
This man sat here and drew some of the highest views on a digital exclusive.
I know, from the Garden. I saw it. Listen,
you ain't even on air, and you're pulling 750,000 views.
Knuckles, I want the world for LA Knight. I think that he's talented. I just don't. We've seen this story a million times. That's why listen. We literally had to force Vince and the rest of everybody else to push Bryan Danielson
and Kofi.
Thank you, V. And Kofi. We literally had to force Vince to do so. Force it.
And I think this is what the crowd is doing right now. They're forcing Vince's hand.
If LA Knight stays as hot as he is now, then yes. LA Knight can definitely be a contender for the world championship and will be world champion, within the next year.
But let's not jump on world championship anymore. First of all, let's go ahead and just give him the title that really doesn't shit because the person who currently has it, first of all, doesn't need to be around people under the age of 18. And secondly,
my line.
Yeah, I know that's your line. And secondly,
damn, niggas want to steal everything from me.
Oh man.
Okay, line care of King V. I apologize. And secondly, they ain't even putting his monkey ass on TV anymore. So you might as well just go ahead.
Monkey ass.
Monkey ass is great.
You might as well just go ahead and let LA Knight have the United States Championship and see what he does with it.
No, definitely.
And if he it's a sink or swim after that.
No, I definitely think that. Don't get me wrong. As far as a mid-card championship, yeah, they're definitely gonna put a title on LA Knight. I'm not that is not what I'm concerned by. I'm concerned with the notion that people have that he's going to win the world title, and I don't think they see it yet. I
don't think he's world title caliber yet either.
Now
he's on a rocket right now, but not yet.
Triple H, but he's on a rocket now because of the company. That's what I'm trying to say. The company is not pushing him like this main event level talent. The audience is responding to him like a main event level talent, but it's in spite of his booking. And that's why I bring up the Matt Cardona thing. I think people underestimate how hot Zack Ryder or Matt Cardona was back in 2012.
He was.
I think people are underestimating.
Are you talking about during his Intercontinental title run?
No, I'm talking about his United States Championship run. Even before that, like what got him to the United States Championship run.
Yeah.
The Z True Hollywood Stories that he was doing.
Oh, okay,
on YouTube that literally got him over, and had the whole Madison Square Garden chanting his name. Had The Rock stop his promo and say, yeah, woo, all that shit. I love that. You know what I mean? Like literally in the middle of his Survivor Series promo. At the end of the show, if you go back and watch it, Rock was like, yeah, woo. I love all that shit. Like, well, he was being sarcastic or not. The fact that The Rock just acknowledged Zack Ryder in his promo, you know what I mean? It was something. It was definitely something to be said. Mitchell says Triple H is a fan of factions. Of course he is. Evolution is a mystery. Break it down. But yeah.
Wow, you just what a mashup. We'll get to mashups later.
Oh, yes, we will. Yes, we will. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about, B.
Evolution is a mystery. Break it down. That's hilarious.
Oh, and now I'm thinking of Ric Flair cross chopping. Now. Oh God!
Yeah.
Oh man!
Oh God!
Okay, we got to get through SmackDown. So, LA Knight did have a promo. He basically said that he would win the finals of the United States Championship finals gimmick Schnabitz. So Escobar beat Styles, Butch, and Waller to advance to the finals. So
wait, you didn't do the Butch?
Butch! Butch! Yeah. I love Butch. I think that's a great wrestling name. I think it's great. I know you guys call this guy Pete Dunne for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah. Butch is a great wrestling name. All right.
Yeah.
Let's keep going here. We had Asuka defeating Bianca Belair via disqualification to retain the championship. Bianca will get her match, I'm sure, at SummerSlam. V, what did you think of this?
What is up with Charlotte coming out on that match? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead. No,
I was just gonna say, what was up with Charlotte coming out here damn near naked all week? Like, wait a minute, what are you trying to do?
Hold on now. Woo.
Yeah, woo.
Woo. All right. Easy, big fella. Easy, big fella. All right now. I think she commented on that too. He said something like, "Oh, I forgot it was a PG show" or something like that. I'm like, wow.
She's a real one.
Yeah. Wow.
She's a real one. No, I didn't mind it. I'm cool with it. You know, the triple threat is coming. Is the triple threat coming so Charlotte could take the loss instead of Bianca?
Sounds good to me.
That really just popped into my head. Shoutouts to.
But Charlotte, wait a minute. Charlotte just lost right to Asuka for the women's championship, right? Like last week. Bianca, wasn't that the match Bianca was at ringside?
Yes.
So are they really gonna have Charlotte lose another match? I don't know.
Because I'm sitting here like, okay, I don't think they're gonna give it back to Bianca. Not yet. I know that Charlotte and Bianca is eventually coming.
Yeah. But
I wouldn't see Charlotte winning it so soon. I don't see them taking it off Asuka so soon.
Talking about taking the titles off somebody, we'll get there.
Oh, we will.
Yeah,
Ah.
because I have words.
Wait,
As you know.
wait. Do I? Do I know? Do you know?
Yeah. When we get to Raw, we'll talk about it.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll talk about it. That was pretty much Friday Night SmackDown.
Do I know?
I thought it was an enjoyable show. I thought Jay's promo was really good. I thought the women's championship match was good. I thought the Fatal 4-Way was really good. This was enjoyable. It was an enjoyable SmackDown. I mean, Roman Reigns wasn't on there. He'll be there tomorrow night as we record this live. It'll be airing on FS1. So, be sure to change your DVRs because NXT didn't record for me because it was on FS1 this week. But yeah, I thought SmackDown was cool. I'll give SmackDown a 2 count. I didn't think it was great, but I thought it was enjoyable.
It was cute or whatever. 2 count.
It was cute or whatever.
Yeah,
all right. What'd you think, B?
You mean Knuckles?
Oh yeah, Knuckles. Sorry.
It's
Yeah.
2 count. It's a 2 count for me. It was alright.
Okay. Yeah, it was cool. All right, we got to get to Collision.
Yes.
All right. Collision, there it is. Okay, Knuckles. Would you like to discuss Collision for us, pal?
Ooh, we just hit.
Oh. There was only one part of Collision that I liked, and that was the I believe it was FTR and refresh my memory.
It was FTR versus the Bullet Club.
Yes.
For the tag team championships in a 2 out of 3 falls match.
That was the highlight of the night. Everything else was just kind of. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Let me back up.
Try again, Knuckles. Try it again.
Wait a minute.
Again.
What? This was Owen Hart's finals Collision too, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
Let's say.
Okay. All right.
Let's stay on the tag team match first. I want to discuss the tag team match.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I just drew a blank like that.
Yeah, Collision. Collision was awesome, but I'll
yes,
Collision
was very good.
So go ahead, Knuckles.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go out on a limb here on personal opinion. I'm starting to think that Collision is starting to what's the word I can use? Not overthrow, but
overshadow.
It's kind of starting to shine a little bit brighter than Dynamite is.
Wow.
And I don't know if it's like I don't know. I don't know if it's because Collision still has that new luster on it because it's only like 4 weeks old.
Yeah.
I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but the caliber, and I don't know if you really pay attention, but Collision is on like a whole lot different than what we see on Dynamite. The pace is different. The match selection is different. It's almost like they're trying to separate it, even though it's the same company. They're trying to make it 2 different entities. And I like that. As far as the tag match is concerned, that shit was dope. I ain't even gonna hold you. That match was a solid 4.5 stars, maybe even 5.
I would give 5.
It was a really, really good match, and the parties involved.
Yes. So let's stay on that for a second. From the first few minutes of the match, right? Shout out to my pops. He says hello to everybody. Well, I'm sure it's watching somewhere. But yeah, he had said that all right when the match excuse me guys when the match first started that he wanted some wrestling, he wanted to get some action, and I said to him, I was like, they're gonna go an hour. I literally called it as soon because we've been watching wrestling a long time, guys, so it's like and not only watching it, we study it in a sense, we talk about it every week, we dissect it, and which is a good thing and a bad thing. at times, right? Because it is hard to enjoy things sometimes because we are so connected to it. Yeah, it's hard. We're very critical of it as well, so it's difficult. But because of the pacing of like the first 5 to 10 minutes, I said, they're going to go an hour. They're going to go an hour, aren't they? Like, you know what I'm saying? And what happened? They went an hour. I have said on this show publicly, I hate, yes, hate is a strong word. I hate long TV matches. I don't like them. With that being said, this is an exception. I thought that the storytelling, the psychology, the in-ring work, I thought everything was just on point. I thought everything was great. A little slower at the beginning, and then once the second fall, it was like, all right, time to ramp it up a little bit. And then, you know, in preparation of that third fall, it was just mayhem. I thought this was well done. I wasn't bored of it at all. I was entertained. And the last hour match, obviously, that we've seen was MJF and Bryan Danielson, which may go down as the greatest Iron Man match of all time. Yes, sorry, guys. I know some fans of Brett and Sean might have an issue with that, but you know,
shade, but yes,
I'm just saying, sorry.
Okay.
MJF and Bryan Danielson might be the greatest Iron Man match of all time. This match on Collision was phenomenal. I thought this was a great match between FTR and the Bullet Club, even though I hate hour-long matches. I hate long matches in general. Like, you go over 20 minutes on TV, I'm already like, all right, can we go home, please? But nonetheless, I think those matches should be reserved for pay-per-view. Nonetheless, I thought this was great. I just wanted to touch on the FTR Bullet Club match. Of course, FTR retained, and how convenient, I guess, and how special it was that it was a sharpshooter finish for the tap out in Calgary. So I thought that was pretty cool. V.
Yeah, you already summed it up, so I have nothing else to say about this particular match. So, but there are two people that I do want to highlight.
Yes.
Ooh, Black Excellence. So, Ricky Starks defeated CM Punk.
Yes, he did. And I went,
yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Yes,
To
he did.
I'm wearing my Punk shirt today.
The what is the Owen Hart Cup?
Yeah, the
winner?
Owen Hart.
Yeah.
Owen Hart invitation.
Yeah, for the men. And the one, the only, we love her here. She likes my hair when it was purple.
Loved it.
Willow Nightingale
Yeah.
defeated Ruby Soho. Sorry, Ruby.
This is another finals here.
Again. Defeated Ruby Soho to become the Owen Hart Cup.
Always a bridesmaid, never.
Cup of wine, cup of Joe. No, but Willow did win the Owen Hart Cup, and I'm very, very proud of her. It was one of those things where I was like, Willow, and I've said it before, Willow deserves everything.
I doubted her so much, like in terms of winning the match. I was like, "There's no way Ruby loses another." And I love Willow. Willow, I love you. The show loves you. I didn't think Willow was going to win. Hey, she's a former guest, and we love her. Knuckles, okay?
Of course.
But
that's why the nerve of you to doubt Willow Nightingale.
Because
the audacity, even.
He had mitigated gall,
guys. Guys,
the intestinal fortitude.
Not intestinal
fortitude is crazy. Oh, well, somebody said they had the largest grapefruits. Anyway, the point is, I didn't think that. I didn't think that. Yeah, I got it. I didn't think Willow was gonna beat Ruby just because I'm like, Ruby's not gonna lose another.
Yeah, they wouldn't make
finals
Ruby
in a row.
twice.
I'm like,
but dear God, they did.
Yeah, they did. After Willow beat Athena the night before at Rampage, which was cool. Also, in the main event of Rampage, by the way, those two had a great match. Just want to
that match was great. That was really good.
It was.
Yes.
Ring of Honor. But Ring of Honor. But yeah. No, I thought this was great. Congratulations, Willow. Congratulations, Willie Mack. That's not who it was.
Really?
Ricky Starks. Willie Mack wasn't there.
Let's not mention Gamble.
Willie Mack was
That's not it.
Yeah,
Let's not mention Gamble again on the show, okay?
No. Can we wait till next week?
Hey, Gamble has to train in the morning. He went to sleep. He's not.
Oh God! Can we wait till next week, please? As well as thank you. My God.
Listen, Knuckles. I'll be sure to get you referee Stephen Dumang and not referee Mr. Black, who screwed Simon Miller last time. All right. It was the Brooklyn screw job. But anyway, yeah. So Collision, but not. By the way, I love the shot from the production team after Punk lost to Ricky Starks. The Owen Hart sign is in the back of him. Okay, just a little production note. The Owen Hart sign is in the back of him. Okay, Ricky Starks is celebrating. Punk's just looking like the whole time. And it was great stuff. Just like,
there is something I do want to address.
Okay.
Say it.
What's that?
So the son of a wrestler we don't talk about.
David
was
Benoit.
in.
We could say David Benoit was in the crowd.
Yeah, was in the. I was in the office. Wow, in the
he wasn't
audience.
in the office. He was definitely in the audience.
In the audience. Of course, we know that his sperm donor did train at the dungeon. I'm trying to be fair. You know, a lot of the comments that the comments that I saw wasn't really fair, truthfully. And I've said this before on the show. Unfortunately, he was dealt a bad hand because of something that his murderous father did, right? And hey, hi, you know how I do, right? So I don't care. When have I?
Yeah, no, I got it.
Been anybody but
I got it.
You know, the comments weren't fair, right? You can't blame Daniel for something. I'm sorry, Daniel. Oh my God.
No, yeah.
That was the baby. I'm sorry, David. Oh, gee, God rest Daniel. So, David Benoit. Sorry, you can't fault him for something that he wasn't there for. You know, and it's sad because he wants to wrestle, and I know he wants to wrestle, and he's already at a disadvantage, right?
Yep.
And it sucks. Now, granted, there are children of other murderous wrestlers that do wrestle. I didn't want to do it, but it's just I'm not doing this to you today. It's just the fact that David, not Daniel, I'm so sorry. David gets so much flack for something that he didn't do, and unfortunately, because of his last name, he's gonna suffer for it, and I hate that for him.
And he's gonna suffer forever. It will
And
never
I hate
stop.
that. I hate that for him. I hate that for him because he doesn't deserve that. His father does, but he doesn't deserve that.
Yeah. Ooh.
I know he probably looking up at me right now, angry.
Looking up is crazy. All right.
Looking up is crazy, but it's facts.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yes, David was there in the front row, celebrated with Punk after Punk lost, and yeah, that was Collision. I thought Collision was great. I thought.
I like Collision.
Now, again, Knuckles brought up something earlier about Collision. It definitely is the wrestling show. Okay, it's more just wrestling. I think they should get rid of Rampage at this point. At this point, I don't think anybody's watching it. But I don't know. I feel like they have Rampage, but it's like I know it's to give talents that don't necessarily get a shot on Dynamite some television time. I completely understand that. However, I think it's kind of a waste of time at this point. Like nobody watches that show anymore. And it sucks.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I agree with you that they should get with. I'm hunting wabbits.
Get with that.
I'm hunting wabbits. Wow. With Rampage, they should just turn that into a Ring of Honor show.
Thank you.
I agree.
Thank you.
Make it a Ring of Honor show.
Ring
of Honor Rampage. I don't know. They can change it. Ring of Honor Rampage probably works. I mean,
Riccaboni Rampage.
Riccaboni. Shout out to Ian Riccaboni.
I just want the show to end. I want it to end.
Don't you have something to do in the morning?
I want it to end.
Don't you have something to do in the morning? I
want the show to end.
I would really advise instead of you snapping on me, I would really advise you to go to your study books and try to find a way to avoid that lariat. We all know what that lariat do. So get up off of me and go do your homework. Appreciate you.
I just want the show to end.
Versus Prolific, July 29th. Jobber Slam.
Respectfully, of course.
Respectfully. Oh man, like Knuckles' hairline's crazy. All right,
Jesus.
With
Mr.
age
Black is also watching, by the way.
With age comes wisdom, which is something you obviously don't have by joining Jobber to yourself. But whatever, that's cool.
So paid in full, Anthony Gamble.
Right. I'm out. I'm done.
By the way, Knuckles, Mr. Black is also around. So
Mr. Black,
all your ops is apparently around here.
Mr. Black, respectfully, I respect you, sir. I watched the podcast. Respectfully, I respect you. Now, your cohort, on the other hand, we'll talk about that in 7 days. But Mr. Black, respectfully.
You're really distraught over Gamble like turning and joining Jobber to yourself here.
Well, I'll get into all of that next week.
Yeah.
I'll get into all of that next week. We got a lot to talk about. I do not have
you
to.
Used to be a fan of Gamble. I don't know what happened here.
I was a major fan of Gamble. I was one of his biggest supporters, no pun intended. But I'm just saying.
All right, well,
we'll talk about that next week.
He didn't need you guys. That's what he said. He said he doesn't need any of the fans, and he doesn't care about your opinion. All right, he didn't really say that, but I just want to make that clear. He didn't really say that.
Shit. I can't do this.
Hey, man. Damn, Mike, what are you, Exxon, BP, Parkers, pouring gasoline? What are you doing?
I'm the one that lights shit on fire here. Call
Listen,
me
boy. Well, they was chanting for fire at Dynamite this past week, but we'll get there. All right,
we will get there because what the okay.
Yo,
okay.
What do we give Collision?
So I give Willow and Ricky a 3 count, and I'll give the show as a whole a near fall.
I'm giving the show a 3 count. I thought it was great from the opening all the way to the main event. I thought this was the best Collision. Knuckles.
I'm towing the line here. I kind of agree.
Knuckles
with both
is so like
no,
he's so caught up on here because of Anthony Gamble.
No, I'm towing the line because I agree with both of you. But yeah, this was definitely the best Collision that they've had so far. So with that being said, I'll give it a 3 count. I do like the fact that Willow beat Ruby clean.
Hey, Gamble, since you're in the comments, what did you think of Collision? You can rate it too. You can rate it too.
Please.
Oh man.
This is like the second week? No, that last week I gave Money in the Bank a 3 count. I'm sorry. I was about to say, is this the second time?
You had a good wrestling week that week. Like,
I did.
Yeah, you did.
All right, V.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so Raw.
Sunday Night Raw.
Raw is war.
What is war?
Raw's war crazy.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do some highlights. There was some Cody and Brock thing
Yes.
happening.
In front of his mom.
Yeah, in front of his. He
In
basically
front of his
bitched him
mom.
out in front of his mother, and
Yes.
I just want to say, you try that in front of Mama King B, I'm gonna put a bullet in your head. Anyway,
Understood.
now we have Gunther, no Vandross, beat the fuck out of Matt Riddle.
God.
God.
You did.
I mean, to smithereens. Like,
Did.
oh,
Not Smithereens is crazy.
Smithereens is crazy.
my guy was finished.
Yeah.
I'm just skipping.
No,
I
yeah.
have a couple of things I want to highlight. So next, there was the women's tag team championships, which is what I know. I almost called you by your real name, even though I do it all the time. Mike has said on the show how his feelings about the women's tag team champions. But anyway, we have Liv Morgan and Magacita and
My God,
versus
stop.
Sonya Two Straps and Chelsea Green.
Yo, oh,
I
wow.
love Sonya Deville. I really do. Sonya Two Straps is funny. I love
Sonya Two Straps
Sonya.
is
I love her
crazy.
so
Two
much.
straps.
Straps is
I
crazy.
love her so much. But Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville beat
Chelsea
Magacita
Green.
and Liv Morgan.
Chelsea Green.
So I'm probably gonna be the only one that's gonna feel this way. I don't mind it because I like the idea of Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville being champions. I think it was a good move. Do I think it happened too soon? Sure, yes. But I think Sonya and Chelsea being women's tag team champions was a good move. I think that Chelsea, and somebody said this on Twitter before, Chelsea might be one of the better re-signs that Triple H has done. Her character work is really good. I do like her in the ring. I think her and Sonya together are great, even though, shouts to Carmella, who is, pregnant.
Yeah.
Her original partner. That, honestly, Carmella and Chelsea would have been dope as hell. But I'm really liking Chelsea and Sonya because it reminds me of a dynamic of, like, the super preppy girl and then the girls, like, relax. Like Raven and Chelsea, like, relax.
Yeah.
So I didn't have a problem with it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead,
What
Mike.
are we doing?
I know.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay,
Drugs.
we didn't have a problem. What
Drugs,
are we
hard
doing here? And this has been my problem with the tag team titles since day one. What are we doing here? Okay, let me try to understand. Right?
Okay.
Liv and Raquel have to give it the titles because of Liv being injured. Okay. So Ronda and Shayna win the tag team titles. Ronda apparently gives her notice or whatever to WWE. Who knows it'll be SummerSlam? Who knows if it'll be after SummerSlam? But apparently there is a definitive date that Ronda is done with WWE. Right? So what do? They take the titles off of Ronda and Shayna after they've only had it, less than a month? And then Liv and Raquel win it. And then 2 weeks later, they lose to Sonya and Chelsea. This is what Trent and Mercedes had an issue with from day one. This is why they left. This is literally why they left. Like, I'm getting worked up about it all over again. Yes, congratulations to Sonya and even Chelsea. Congratulations to both of them. Okay, they both are hard workers. Okay, I'm not saying they don't deserve the tag team titles. This just further proves my point that the tag team titles mean nothing. Literally nothing. The company doesn't care about them. The talents at this point, I don't think they even care about them. I get it. They want Raquel to face Rhea at SummerSlam. Okay. Rhea versus Raquel. Raquel did not need to lose the tag team titles in order to lose to Rhea at SummerSlam because she's got to lose. Getting myself worked up. Whew. Okay. Gotta relax here. I'm sweating. All right.
You got it out?
Gotta bring it out. All right.
All
I'm saying
are you
is,
done? Are you done?
No, I'm not done.
Okay.
I just think that in order to make the tag team titles mean something, anybody needs to have a legitimate run with those titles. And I don't feel like they've meant anything since the inception. Since the inception. I don't think it meant anything when Bayley and Sasha had it or Mercedes had it. I don't think it meant anything when Trent and Mercedes had it. I think it meant very little when the Iconics had it, even though I like the Iconics as a tag team and as the tag team champions. I don't feel the company ever believed in those titles. And I don't think they ever will believe in those titles. Mitchell says that he's happy for Sonya. I am too. And I'm happy for Chelsea because she's a damn good worker and she's a hard worker.
Now I have a question.
Yes.
When you're done with this, Mike. When you're done with that, Mike.
I'm just reading the comments. Mitchell was responding to B when he said that you're happy for Sonya and Chelsea, and he said you're not the only one. And then Sonya has never won a championship since she's been in WWE, long overdue. I agree. Mm-hmm. I agree with both of you guys. I agree. I just don't think the championships mean anything. This is like the 24/7 title all over again. But yes, go ahead, B.
So my question to you is, your issue, besides for the fact that they don't mean anything or that the company doesn't care, you want an established reign, right?
Yes.
So my question is, will your mind change if Chelsea and Sonya have an established reign? Now, speaking of established reigns, I'm going to need your definition of an established reign, just so that we're clear on how you see someone holding a belt.
Sure. I feel like an established reign as champions would be legitimate. Guys, I feel like I know he said the B word, but it's okay. I feel like an established reign would be legitimate title defenses, maybe a 6 month to 9 month even reign as champion, which you don't really see that much now, but a good 6 month reign as champion would suffice, where they actually have legitimate title defenses where it's not like, all right, at the month they lose the titles. Even Damage Control, right? When Damage Control won the titles, I think they flip-flopped the titles a couple of times. Like, it's like, wasn't Becky and Lita champions for?
Yes,
Becky
they
and
were.
Lita were champion for like a month or two. Like, it's just, I don't feel like they've had any established tag teams win that title since Mercedes and Bayley when they first won the titles. And even that, they lost it like 2 months later at WrestleMania to the Iconics. We were there.
Mm-hmm. We were there. You're right.
So
I had a lot of crowd after today.
V, to make your question more concise, right? I just feel like it needs to be a reign that's about 6 months long, maybe, 4 to 6 months with good quality matches, good quality defenses, and legitimate wins to establish this team that, all right, well, when the people that actually beat them, it means something. Because now, does it really mean anything that Sonya and Chelsea beat Liv and Raquel after Liv and Raquel just won the titles a few weeks ago? It doesn't really mean that much. And plus, Raquel was injured, right? So it's like, all right, yes, they are heels. So I understand that works for heels that they took advantage of the injured babyface. However, I don't think those titles have any type of prestige to it. And the only thing that will change my mindset will be a longer reign.
See, and that's where I was gonna this is where I was gonna go in. I'm sorry, Knuckles. I know you want to say something, but
no, go ahead.
For this here, I think, and I agree with you. You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I think if they're gonna have a team to do this and to have that lengthy reign, I think it's gonna be Chelsea and Sonya. I think with the gimmick that Chelsea has specifically, which is basically like a Karen, essentially,
Yes.
I think that they could use that to their advantage and have longer reigns and, have matches that mean a lot, or, they can, because essentially they're heels, so they can cheat to win and,
Yeah.
they can continue to defend their titles. I'm assuming they're defending them on NXT also because loving Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson, but of metaphor. Um,
Metaphors.
I just feel I agree with you. I'm not saying you're wrong.
Yeah.
I feel
And
the same way,
I
and I
want to care
think
about them. I do. I
yeah,
want
yeah,
to care.
yeah. I think that if they're gonna, pull the trigger on a longer reign, I think Chelsea and Sonya are the right two people to do it with.
Knuckles. And I agree with you. B.
Hmm. 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 That's interesting, V, that you say that. I, I, first of all, I'm happy for Sonya. Like Mitchell said, this is her first championship in WWE. She's been there way too long for her to just be winning the championship. That's
Yeah.
number one. Number two, I really, honestly, in the back of my mind, think that Chelsea Green and Carmella were supposed to be at some point the champions,
Hmm.
but Carmella got pregnant,
Pregnant.
and happy for her, and
Yeah.
happy for her and Corey. Um, so with that being said, I think this recent Liv and Raquel was a transitional run
Mm.
Hmm.
because I
I
think they
agree.
were trying to put it on Chelsea to begin with, but like we said aforementioned, Carmella got pregnant. So that kind of left Chelsea Green just out there on an island by herself. They needed to find somebody to put her. So they put her with Sonya. And like you guys have already said, that combination works. So I think it's rightfully so that they have the championship. Now I'm going to rewind back to a few episodes and maybe a month before. Do I agree that Sonya and Chelsea are the right ones to bring legitimacy to the championship? No.
Mm.
Hmm.
I believe it should have been Alba Fire, Alba Dawn.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what, Knuckles? You
You know
are
what?
right on the
You
money
know
there.
what? Okay.
Because why even take the titles off of them at that point?
Because see, here's the thing that upsets me about that. You had Alba Fire and Isla Dawn win the NXT Tag Team Championships.
Yes.
Mm.
Fire and Dawn are a legitimate team. They work
Yes.
together. Their chemistry is good. They mesh together. They give good matches. They're unbelievable talents.
Yes.
That's 5 reasons why they should have been tag team champions. Only for them to hold those NXT championships for what, 3 weeks, and then you get drafted, and then you lose the tag team championships to Ronda and Shayna, and you haven't been on TV since, maybe once.
No, I haven't been on TV since.
They haven't
Yeah,
been
they
on
haven't been on
TV.
TV.
They haven't been on TV since. So that's a waste of a tag team. That
Mm.
right there irked my nerves anyway because they're a good team. I think Alba Fire and Isla Dawn was that team to bring legitimacy to the women's tag team titles. Because for one, they are a team. They aren't just somebody that was put together. They are a team.
Mhm.
No disrespect to Sonya and Chelsea. I'm just saying, in my opinion, I think Isla Dawn and Alba Fire would have put better matches together and chained a title reign, put together a chain of title defenses that were legitimate enough to bring legitimacy back to the tag team titles. That's just me. But I only say that not knowing what the future holds for Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville. You guys may be right. Sonya and Chelsea might bring legitimacy back, have a good 4 to 5 month title run with good matches. That's the key thing. Good matches.
Yeah.
And not just having them on backstage segments and then they defend the title on Sunday Night Heat. No, we really not
Velocity even.
the velocity
I
even.
love Velocity.
We really like need Saturday Night Slam. Yeah,
Wow.
Wow.
we really need to have some type of never mind character development. Let's start bringing title development. Because the same thing is starting to happen to the United States title. Nobody's even really giving a damn about that because you never see.
I mean, considering who's holding it, I don't give a fuck about that. Anyway.
Yeah. I wasn't going to take the line this time. But the legitimacy of the United States title is dwindling because it's not on TV. He's not on TV. Title's not being defended. So
Oh, we forgot to mention the Street Profits and Bobby Lashley's meeting.
Oh, Bobby, yes.
Yeah, sorry. Now that Knuckles brought that up.
Yeah,
Yes,
you did.
yes, Knuckles.
You did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's move on.
You know,
So-
when in the course of human events, sometimes people
Jesus.
are just put on this earth to be right sometimes.
Hey, Gamble, you still in the chat? We need you.
I guess God.
No, we're not doing this. So,
Mike, you better not. Mike, you better not hope I get the jobber
oh
slam
my
early.
God.
Mike, there's a term.
Oh, we're getting the jobber slam early because
Wait.
We're media, bro. We're media.
Hold on, Gamble.
We're media, pal.
We are media.
We're media, pal.
Gamble says,
Mike,
your barber. Me? I haven't seen my barber in a minute.
Mike, I've got a turnbuckle with your name on it.
My name? You need to go handle your issues with Gamble. All right?
Oh,
I didn't do this to you.
Me and Gamble don't have any issues until next week. Now, he talking about go beat up my barber like he got a Steve Harvey hairline. It's not the case, my friend.
Oh,
I'm just saying. This ain't Showtime at the Apollo, and you ain't straight edge up top either. So let's not. Let's not act like you CM Punk up top. Okay, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Talk about the line. Talk about the lines being blurred, bro. I'm just saying. We out here. Yeah. I got a whole pack of cigarettes, my friend. I got the smoke if you want it. Let's go. Now, move as V would say, moving left and right along.
Now,
yes.
My question, and I see where you're coming from, Knuckles, because I'm bringing it back. Okay,
please.
So, what if, per se, and this is for you too, Mike.
Yes.
So let's say we have a long-standing feud between Sonya Two Straps and Chelsea Green. I just love calling her that. So I love you, Sonya. And Alba Fire and Isla Dawn. So we have. I can see a long-standing feud with them. I'm trying to keep it pushing.
Sonya Two Straps is crazy. Oh man.
I'm trying to keep it pushing.
I'm here for that, V. I'm here for that.
See, I see, and I see what you're talking about. We need meaningful because I know words. God damn it. Meaningful feuds, yes. Title defenses. Yeah. I think that a feud between Alba Fire, Nyla Dawn, Sonya Deville, and Chelsea Green would be a perfect first defense. I don't. Oh my God. Oh, Father. If you're listening to the audio version of the show, please, I implore you to go pawn the YouTube, type in "Go for the Pin," look for this big ass head, and look at the comments. One thing King V is not doing is this right here. So,
Knuckles,
we're bringing it. We're bringing it back. I'm bringing it back. I'm Mike this week. I'm Mike this week. We're bringing it back.
I'm trying to move on, but Ms. Ark Henry keeps coming for me. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Ms. Ark Henry
is wild.
How do you get your pets to go all the way around to your back like that?
Man. Man.
I'm just saying. I'm ready to move on with the show. I'm ready to move on with the show.
Hey, Knuckles said he's trying to be professional here.
Okay? I'm trying to be professional here.
I'm quitting the show.
Ms. Ark Henry is crazy. All right.
God.
Now, Mike.
What do you want from me?
Alba Fire.
Isla Dawn. Yes.
Yeah, they're a great team.
God. Go for the pin, everyone.
Go for the pin. If you guys are not watching on video, like V said, you guys need to watch on video.
I'm way too elevated for this.
Ladies and gentlemen, and those that are now non-binary, Anthony Gamble will be on next week. So, this is a show that you guys want to see.
I might just like lay down and just
No,
sit here and just watch. I'll be like, hey y'all, I'm here. I'm not saying shit.
Oh man, this is gonna be your like New York style podcast if I've ever seen one.
Oh father. Oh wow. Yes, Mike. Isla Dawn, Alba Fire versus Chelsea Green and some of your two shots.
Chelsea, great.
I love Samantha Irvin is the literal best.
She is.
She's so good at what she does.
She really.
But yes, what would you think about that? Just bringing it back. I'm you this week. Just bringing it back. What would you think about that as a first feud?
So I like it. I think if Chelsea and Sonya go over on Alba, and Dawn, I feel like that'll establish them as a legitimate tag team. So how many tag teams do we actually have though? Like that's
so we have
that are not just randomly put together.
Right.
Well, see, we have to take NXT into consideration also. I mean, well, the only tag team, Valentina Feroz and Yelisa Leon. That's their tag team, their women's tag team on NXT because clearly they're gonna be committed.
Katie Carter and Kachada Chance.
Yes. B. All right. Technical difficulties here. It's all good.
I'm back.
Okay.
Katie. Okay, I was like, did I die? There's that. Katie Carter. We also have Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson. I think that's it so far. NXT. We have Alba Fire, Isla Dawn. We don't have many. See, that's it. That's the thing. That's it. That's it. Because
Bayley and Io technically.
I don't. That's not gonna last.
But they are a team right now. They are a former tag.
They are a team. Well, okay, we can put them in there. You know, shout out to Dakota.
No, they're not former tag. Yeah, Dakota Kai and
Io Sky. Damage Control collective.
Yeah, Damage Control as a collective. Yeah, we don't have many. I mean, see, that's the thing. We can establish tag teams. And speaking of establishing, where the fuck is Piper Niven?
Right. Yeah.
Now, if I want to see if anybody should, I won't say that. No, I will.
Oh.
If anybody should beat Rhea.
I don't know about that one.
I think give WrestleMania 40. Give it to me.
Piper versus
Rhea.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, because we're not getting Rhea and Bianca yet. We're not getting that at all. Not yet. Probably next year. Or probably next WrestleMania. Or excuse me, the WrestleMania after this one. But you know, there's people that they could put together. You know, Nikki. I think they were trying to build something. I mean, months ago with Nikki Cross and Piper Niven, because they're both Scottish. Okay, I just want to be sure they're both Scottish. So, okay, that makes sense, and I think they actually are cool in real life. You know, there's women on the roster. They just got to do something with them. But that's all I had to say about that. Unless y'all had anything else, and we can just move on to the next match.
Yeah, we can keep going.
Okay, so the Viking Raiders defeated Alpha Academy in the Viking Rules match.
This was fun.
It was fun. I was gonna say that. Shout outs to Maxine Duper for taking that bump. Number one, for taking that table bump, and she's over.
She is.
She's over.
I think the Alpha Academy's over. I like
Alpha Academy as a whole.
Yeah.
Chad Gable was goated.
Chad Gable was goated. Yeah. I agree.
Talented.
Thank you.
That man German suplex. What?
It was almost I
was like,
that man German suplexed him out of a moonsault from the top. I was floored.
Oh man. Oh man,
Speaking
yeah.
of, what about you, Mike?
Thank
Well, I was
you.
just saying, thank
You
you.
good?
I was just saying that Chad Gable is awesome.
Thank
That's all.
you.
He's Kurt Angle's
Okay,
favorite
moving.
wrestler for a reason.
Oh,
And next we had Bronson Reed and Shinsuke Nakamura. That was a DQ finish.
yes, it was, and I like it.
Shinsuke turning heel? Question mark? Question
Yes,
mark?
yes, 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 yes,
He's
yes,
tired of people in his business. Okay?
yes.
And
Stop
Jimmy,
saying.
Byron, he is tired of people in his business. And you still go in there and get in his business.
please give me the Shinsuke from Japan, please, 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 please.
Oh, that is a
please,
need.
please, please.
That is a need. That is a need.
Please, because he's been so watered down. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Lastly, we had the undisputed tag team championship match between Sami Zayn.
Wait.
Hi. What happened?
Shayna squashed Nikki Cross, and then after that they taunted her
skipped
from
it
the
for a reason.
crowd, and now we have Shayna versus Ronda at SummerSlam. It looks like here.
Yeah, I skipped that for a reason.
Also Finn and Seth face off. Yes. So.
Oh yes, finish up.
So
Well, I was gonna get there with NXT, and there's a reason why I was getting there with NXT.
Okay, we'll wait.
Yeah, there's a reason why I'm getting there with NXT.
All right, so Mitchell, hold on there. We're gonna wait on that.
Yeah, we're not there yet. Almost.
Yeah. Almost?
No. Almost doesn't count. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
And that's facts.
Yeah, big fact.
I like Omos. It is like almost. I like Brandy. Anyway, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens.
Yeah, Uno Mas.
Defeated. I can't with this.
I know that one. Uno Mas.
Defeated the all right. Defeated the Judgment Day. I'm trying to fight through it. The match was cool. What do you guys think?
I thought it was a solid main event. I mean, come on, Kevin and Sammy in the main event. I thought it was solid. Judgment Day in the main event. Is this like the same thing every week now, though? Like, just a different. And I asked this. Go ahead, V. Go ahead.
Oh no! Go ahead. You go first.
No, I'm just saying because I asked this because I feel like every week now, and again, I know the Attitude Era fans are gonna say, "Well, Austin and Rock were in the main events every week." Yes, I understand. I get that. I get that. This is not 1999. But I feel like now it's like every week it's like I rinse and repeat until we get to where we need to be where they actually do something different here. But obviously you want to put Judgment Day in the main event because they are the hottest faction on Raw. Second hottest faction in the WWE after the Bloodline, of course. So I understand them being in the main event, but I kind of feel like, all right, it's kind of like a rinse and repeat thing with Judgment Day. Just a little bit. I'm not bored of it. I'm not bored. I just think that we got to do something here, and I think something will happen. But I'll get there when we get to NXT.
Okay. So as it pertains to the tag team championships, right? Do you see them being split anytime soon?
No, but I think they should. I think they should. I don't think there's no reason for Kevin and Sammy to be holding two championships now. Just make it combine it into one. Have them be able to go between both shows, which they are already.
Yeah. Okay, and I think that was the last one. I'm so sorry, Knuckles. Go ahead. My bad.
Oh no, I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just you just said you don't see any reason why KO and Sam should hold two titles. Can the same be said for the Usos?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Yes, definitely. I think once you win both titles, I think it should be like a thing where they kind of like combine them and just make it the undisputed, because they're calling them the undisputed tag team champions. Give them one championship. Right. Championship, guys. Championship.
But
collectively they hold 4 belts.
4 what?
Belts.
I'm not doing this with y'all. Now that was Raw. What do you guys give Raw? God damn it.
2 count. 2 count for
All
winning
right,
that.
put the 2 count up there.
Yeah,
put it
there
right
it
there.
is.
Keep it up there for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. NXT. I know you want to cover NXT.
Oh yes, next. All right, let me get my notes for next.
Next is crazy.
I'm not going through the whole entire show because meh. Oh, child,
Meh.
I'm not. So
Mid.
it's a couple of people that I want to highlight, right?
Oh.
There was a match between Gigi Dolan and Kiana James. I'm
There
fighting
was?
through it. Yes,
I'm
there
gonna
was.
say that.
There was a
There
match between
was.
Gigi Dolan and Kiana James. I just want to say Kiana James has gotten she's improved so much. And I didn't realize that the name of her finish was the 401k, which is really, really unique.
That's pretty cool. Unique.
Unique. So I don't know what they're gonna do with Gigi next. I don't know what's next for Gigi, but I see Kiana being a contender very soon. There was a Baron Corbin
Yeah.
next. We have so there was a debut or a debut, if you will.
The butt is crazy. The butt is crazy.
The butt is crazy.
The butt is crazy.
Actually, I am okay. Axiom and I'm fighting y'all. Axiom and Reggie.
Yes.
Versus the debut of Bronco Nima and Lucian Price.
Excuse me,
I
what?
definitely missed that.
Yeah, Reggie turned again on Axiom, yawn. Now I do want to say that Bronco and Lucian they look very impressive. They look very impressive, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do in the future. Moving, don't care. I'm just going. Oh, Thea Hale versus Electra Lopez. That was interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, Thea Hale wins. She tapped out. She tapped Electra Lopez out. That was okay. Yeah, via the Kimura. I really like Thea Hale. I really do, and I like Electra
do too.
Lopez. About the match. Tiffany Stratton, right?
Tiffany.
I believe it was a promo.
It was a promo.
Something like that. Yeah, it was a promo.
Mhm.
So I want to be real, right? But I also want to be fair. I can appreciate the effort that Tiffany's putting in.
Okay.
Right? Tiffany's putting in a lot of effort. She said herself she wants to get better. So she's making the strides to get better. I'm never gonna hold that against her. Do I feel personally that they might have put the title on her too soon? Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Do I think she's ready? Like she has. Okay. Great things about Tiffany. She has the moves down. She's really good at doing moves. The mic work can use a little bit more polishing, but even she said that, so I can't even sit here. So I'm not burying her. She said it herself.
Yeah.
She wants to improve on that and the in ring psychology. That's fine. I think I don't want to say hung her out to dry, but I think they pushed her out there a little too soon. Only because sometimes she kind of stumbles, and that's okay because it's developmental technically. So you're getting put out there sink or swim.
Right.
Fine, that's not an issue. But I do think because I know words and how to pronounce them.
Right.
That they may have put them. I like Tiffany as long as she doesn't do any cornrows again. But I do like Tiffany.
Oh my gosh.
Knuckles, Mike.
Okay.
Oh, go ahead. Well, okay. Well, I'll just say this really quick. Especially in this last segment with Thea Hale, I'm seeing a lot of Mandy Rose. I'm sorry. I am seeing a lot of Mandy Rose.
Donde?
Where?
I don't know whether it's the maybe it's the heel persona, and maybe she's trying to take some of Mandy Rose and copy it, not carbon copy, but copy, make it her own. It was just like when Thea was like, "I want a submission match," and like her reaction, all I saw was Mandy Rose. Like that, that's all I saw. I was like, darn. I was like,
she's good with the facials. She's really good
the
at
facials.
Her timing is really good. I do like that about her.
The facials was just like, yo, that is really giving Mandy Rose. Not saying that Tiffany Stratton is trying to copy Mandy Rose or anything like that. I still think they're two different entities. But what you were saying, about them strapping her to a rocket and pushing her like they are too soon, I agree with it. And much credit to her for wanting to get better and admitting. Much credit to her, because a lot of you wrestlers out there with these egos that don't think you need help and don't think you need to improve. Check yourself. But I don't know. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, Tiffany's future is bright. I just think that they've set the bar for her too high, too soon. And I think that's basically what you were saying. But
yeah,
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm rooting for her. That's about all I can say.
Also,
I'm rooting for her.
So I agree with both of you guys that they may have put the title on Tiffany too quickly. However, I think that Tiffany, as far as work goes in the ring, she's got it. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, she could use some work on the microphone, and other things. But like you guys said, the facials and everything like that. I think Tiffany is really good. She can keep improving. She definitely has room for improvement, but I think she's really good at what she does now. As far as the Mandy comparison, I don't really see it too much, Knuckles. I think that Tiffany.
Maybe it was just like the facials, like the facial expression I saw.
Maybe
yo, that was giving a lot of Mandy Rose what I saw. But
maybe I can understand that, but yeah.
But not as far as the overall body of work and the entire frame of things. No, they're not the same person. They're not the same person. It was just in that moment when they put the camera on her, when Thea Hale said, "Oh, I want a submission match now." Like I saw a lot of Mandy Rose and like her facial. Whatever.
Yeah, and I think getting a solid win over Thea will elevate her as a performer. Her being Tiffany. Pronouns here. I didn't have a problem with this. Tiffany tapped out again, which means that she being Tiffany, is probably going to find some way to tap out Thea at the pay-per-view, because she's now tapped out during their first match, quote unquote, because the referee never saw it, so it never happened, even though the fans like the chant she tapped out, even though she didn't really tap out, but okay. But yeah, I think Tiffany's gonna surprise everybody at the pay-per-view and pull out some type of submission move to tap out Thea. I don't see Thea Hill winning the NXT Women's Championship. As much as I like Thea.
Not yet. She's a baby still.
She is, yes, she is. So I don't say that. Anything else with NXT? Well, yeah, I know it's actually something huge.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So,
sorry.
For the NXT North American Championship, Wes Lee versus Dominic Guerrero Mysterio.
Ex-condom.
With Rhea Ripley Mysterio. And or should it be like Dominic? Or should it be like Dominic Mysterio Ripley? Yeah. We know who's on top. Anyway, now.
Yikes! Is it Buddy?
Oh. 1, 2.
Oh.
Dirty Dom. Dirty
condom. That was funny.
Dirty condom.
Okay. That's nasty.
It is.
That was worse than the joke that I made.
Y'all be safe out here.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all be safe out here.
So in a shock,
In a shot.
I'm pushing in a shock. I was legitimately shocked. I wasn't expecting this. But then again, I kind of was. Dominic Guerrero, Mysterio,
Oh my
Ripley, defeated Wesley.
Dominic Mysterio Guerrero Ripley. I'm fucking screaming.
Dominic Mysterio, Guerrero, Ripley defeated Wesley to become the new NXT North American champion.
Yeah.
So let me start here, right? Shout outs to Wesley. He was a fantastic North American champion. You know, the North American Championship is really for the niggas. But it's I mean, just think of all the wonderful black talent in a pedophile that held the championship. DREAM. Anyway,
Ego Mike. Ego Mike.
Dom,
Yeah, I need that.
Ego.
Dom
Yo,
beats
Velvet.
Wesley. Dom beats Wesley. Oof. So I have feelings, but Mike, I know you want to get to that. You go first. Wait a
All right,
minute. You know, I'm sorry. I want to go first because I just want to say I called it. I don't know if it was not last week, we weren't here. I don't know if it was 2 weeks ago or sometimes prior to this show here that's live. I said that they are going to try to give Dom a championship and give us Eddie in China. Now, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, those who are non-binary, I know that the girls are very sensitive when it comes to Joni Lara, as am I. I'm using those comparisons because it's an obvious comparison, right?
Yeah.
Okay. A lot of you are saying that, or maybe Shawn Michaels, right? Looking left and right at the same time. Saying that Rhea is gonna surpass China. Now,
Oh my god, bro.
that Rhea's gonna surpass China, and I love Rhea, and I love Rhea. I love Rhea. I love Rhea. She's a great worker. She's a great wrestler. I don't want to say that her impact is gonna. China influenced the generation, right? China was worldwide. China was mainstream. Rhea hasn't hit mainstream yet. Now, if Rhea goes mainstream, then we can talk about that. But as of now, I don't think Rhea is surpassing China's legacy as a whole. Now, with that being said, I called it.
Yeah.
I hated that Wesley's reign ended like this, and it also leaves Mustafa Ali in a weird spot. Because remember, it was supposed to be Wesley versus Mustafa Ali at the next NXT pay-per-view.
Yeah,
I think
which is next week. Yeah.
Yeah.
American Bash.
So it's one of those things with like, I'm happy for Dom, but it's just like, damn, Mustafa Ali got screwed again, right?
Well,
Now,
no, he's gonna go up against Dom then.
yeah, we can probably. He's not gonna win.
No, but
See,
he was gonna beat West.
I was thinking. I mean, I thought he was. No, I think he could have beat West, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Now,
Doesn't
with
matter
that
now.
being said, doesn't matter now.
Yeah.
With that being said, everybody has something except for Finn.
Yeah. And I think you're getting to the point that I was gonna make earlier.
Finn again. Okay? Finley. No, let's stop.
Finnegan is
Finn. So this might be the beginning of the end of Judgment Day. Now, let me take that back. One or two things can happen. This could be the end of Judgment Day. Well, both things could lead to the end of Judgment Day. So we can either end Judgment Day with Finn being jealous and attacking Damian Priest, or everybody except for Rhea, because Rhea will probably kick his ass in real life. Or we have Finn beat Seth.
Yep, you read my mind. Yep.
Finn beats Seth,
And then Priest cashes in on
Cashes
and then
in.
Priest cashes
Oh my
in.
god!
So
Oh,
either
no.
way, the Judgment Day has met their Judgment Day.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, Judgment Day is done at this point.
Yeah.
And I think that Dom winning the North American title was the icing on the cake that is gonna blow up in everybody's face.
If you believe. All right. So, yes, I totally agree with you. That is what I was thinking as well. And now the reports are coming out that Seth is beat up. Okay, he's hurt. He's tired. He works with children. Oh, okay, wrong company. But yeah, I think that I'll tell you later. Look up the scrum, the media scrum. CM Punk. All right,
We'll talk about that later.
We'll talk about it later. All right.
Yeah.
With the reports coming out that Seth is hurt, and that he's been hurt for years now, but he doesn't want to do surgery because he doesn't want to miss any time. I could see Seth dropping the title to Finn, just like V said, and getting that well-deserved time off because Seth hasn't had any time off. If you really think about it, like he was there throughout the whole pandemic. And then even before that, when he beat Brock Lesnar at the 2019 WrestleMania, right? 35. So the point is Seth hasn't had any real time off in a long time. Probably since he was injured.
Yeah.
With that being said, yeah, I could see this being Seth's time off. And yeah, we put the title on Finn, but then Priest cashes in on him, and that's how Priest wins the world title. Or even if Priest cashes in and loses against Finn Balor, I still think that it's the end of the Judgment Day. And Mitchell says the same thing here. Dad, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. So the funny thing is, I think
oh God,
with Seth, I'm right. With Seth and Finn, imagine the vitriol that Finn is gonna act with if he wins and loses the shortest reign. Imagine. I feel like that would just fuel his fire, and I think that would be.
Oh my God!
I think that would be great.
Crying. Like, oh man, I would lose it if Finn loses the championship again right after he wins it. I would lose. Oh my God, that would be great. Oh, such great shit, pal. Oh, that would be great because it literally would send Finn into another dimension. Yes, Knuckles.
Go ahead, Knuckles. Let it out.
I just had an epiphany.
You need to go to Tiffany.
Epiphany?
No.
Fendi on my slippers.
I need you guys to work with me for like just a few seconds.
Okay, well, work with me for a second. Mitchell says, I was reading that he needs surgery. I feel he may drop the championship at SummerSlam.
Okay, so
now we'll work with you.
Okay, so what I want you to do, and I'm gonna cross promotion real quick. I want you to take the look that CM Punk had after he lost to Ricky Starks. I want you to take that reaction and just put it in the back of your mind, okay?
I got it. I just did.
Just implant
like turning his head like a meerkat.
Yeah, just keep that in your memory bank. Keep that in your memory bank. What if? Of course, as Mitchell just said, that the rumor is that he needed surgery, so he's probably going to drop the title. There it is, right there. What if Seth wins? What if Seth beats? I'm trying to go forward.
Beats Finn again, yeah.
What if Seth beats Finn again?
Finnegan.
Finnegan is
Finnegan. Then Damien cashes in on Seth
Mm-hmm.
while Finn is still outside. And then the cash in happens, and here you have Finn on the outside.
Yeah.
I think at the end of the day, this is the end of Judgment Day. Like all of our roads are leading to the end of Judgment Day, or at
We
least
said the
Finn
same
getting
thing
kicked
about
out.
we said the same thing about the bloodline too, and we were wrong for
Now,
like a
see,
year.
we were, but the bloodline gave us theater.
Ah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, see now bring it back. No. Obsolete. Anyway, no.
Wow. Okay.
I feel like either way we're getting the end of the Judgment Day. Either Finn gets kicked out.
Oh, Ray's in the building.
What
Hey,
up,
Ray.
Don't worry, we didn't get the dynamite yet, so you just in time.
Finn gets kicked out a
Do we
la
have
Edge.
a thumbs up? Do we have a thumbs up, thumbs down?
Ooh, like a throwback
Like
to
an
Evolution.
Throwback to Evolution.
Wait. Stop. Let's stop. Stop right now. Thank you very much. Now, imagine, now that you brought it up, Knuckles, you motherfucker. Now, imagine, I just really thought about it. Let's say Finn wins, and I hate rhyming. I'm not Dr. Seuss. Imagine Finn wins, right? Rhea holds Finn on her shoulders, or somebody is Finn is on somebody's shoulders.
Damien holds him on the shoulders, and Rhea's the one. That gives the
either. I mean, Rhea would be the Batista. Honestly, Rhea would be the Batista because it just fits. So just imagine, like, regardless, Finn is celebrating with the Judgment Day. We're not doing this. Finn is celebrating with the Judgment Day. Everybody's happy, lifting everybody up. Okay, boom. And then Damien cashes in, and then that's how they kick Finn out.
I need Finn to do the. I need
with the
he got you the
quivering lip. He's like,
yeah. I need that. Oh man. And then the freaking
honestly, a callback to that would be absolutely perfect.
Yes. Yeah, you did it. Yeah. Yo, oh man. Great stuff. Great stuff there.
Like, we have so many ways. Either way, I think Finn is fucked, right? Like, excuse my alliteration here.
See what you're doing out here.
But yeah, I see either.
Back?
Huh?
Babyface Finn coming back after that?
No.
No?
He loses it.
I think the fans will feel
and we get the demon.
We get the
demon back.
I think the fans they're gonna feel bad for him now. If that happens, if Judgment Day turns on him, I feel like the fans are gonna be like pissed, like at Judgment Day.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of the point, but I feel like Finn would lose it to a point where he becomes the demon again, and he stays the demon.
Well, if he does that,
let's on that pain every night.
Yeah. Well, if he does that, let's just not do the darn "you got served" move like we did. Like he did. Let's not.
You got served move. Yo, oh man.
Okay, we're done. No, because that was I was confused about that. With that being said, that was NXT. Gentlemen, what do you give the show?
I give it a 2 count.
Keep it up there. I agree.
There it is. It's right there. Knuckles.
Yeah, I'll give it a 2.
Okay. It's time to light the boom, light the fuse. Dynamite. All right. Let's get to Dynamite. Obviously, The
Oh,
he was on not Rampage. What was he on? He was on Collision. He being Tony Khan. I think he's aware of how people make money. So he hasn't been doing that lately. All right, Ray, this is your part of the show, pal. If you're still in the comments, we're here to talk about Dynamite now and get up out of here. All right. So obviously the story was blood and guts, but before we got to blood and guts, we had a great Hook versus Jack Perry match. So the show opened with Jack Perry basically getting rid of his whole like persona of
Jungle Boy,
bearing Jungle Boy.
Man.
Yeah.
Jungle Man.
Jungle Man is crazy.
Jungle Teenager.
Jack got into Jungle Teenager. Jack got into a limo, and obviously
in the middle of the desert.
In the middle of the desert, of course.
Miss me, Dash.
So Jack has new music, and I immediately thought of Darius Carter when I heard the music. I'm just like, what are we doing here?
Fifth Symphony.
Yes. Mm-hmm. And I will never shout out to Darius Carter ever on this show, but he actually did like the comic because I said, wait a minute, what in the Darius Carter is going on here? And he actually liked it. Even though me and Darius will forever have heat. But yeah, Jungle Boy has a new entrance. He's now wearing pants instead of the shorter tights or whatever.
The Tarzan look.
Loincloth.
Loincloth is crazy. Jack beats Hook after cheating. Hook takes his first loss.
Yeah, he did.
First singles loss in AEW. Jack is now the FTW champion.
Unrecognized.
Of course, unrecognized, just like it was unrecognized in ECW.
Oh my God.
What did you guys think of this? And personally, I think Jack had to win this match. He just turned heel. Yeah. So I felt like he had to win this match. I love Hook, but some would even say I'm a hooker. But anyway, nonetheless.
Not that.
Nonetheless.
$2 ads up before I make change.
That's not it. Not that.
70 man, you $1, nah, $2, nah, 50 cents. All right, never mind. All right,
okay, we're not doing this.
I'm not gonna finish that line. Not in 2023. I'm not. All right.
Thank you.
I thought no problem, B. I thought that this was Ray. Just wait and see. Can't wait to hear 3 counters. I thought this was a great way to open the show. What did you guys think of this?
I also thought it was a great way to open the show. I keep forgetting that's Luke Perry's son. Sorry, y'all. So I guess he's gonna lead into it, which is fine. This change will probably be good for him. Mm-hmm. Even though, him as a face was super over, I think that he has the ability to get over as a heel. And
was he over or was the music over, V?
Ooh, good point. The music was probably over. That you know what? His music was over.
Yeah.
I can't. You know what? You're right. I can't really say that he was over, but the music was over, and he had something going. But I'm glad he made this particular change because it's like something new, right?
Yeah.
Sure. Give us something new. Show us that you're not one-dimensional.
Right. I agree. He's gonna have to sink or swim on this one. Knuckles, what are you gonna say?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Knuckles.
Mike, you hit it right on the head. He's gonna have to sink or swim with this. This was a definite need for him for I guess the crowd to take him a little bit more serious because nobody took him serious. Let's be honest with you. So him getting this win and the way he did get the win, the progression is there. I just like the fact that Taz. I love Taz. Taz blurred 0 lines this entire.
I really don't want to be on camera right now.
Yeah, he's like, I don't want to be on camera right now. And then when he first attacked Hook, he was like, Jack Perry, you will get your ass whooped. Like he's like you're in trouble. You're gonna get your ass whooped. I like the fact you know commentators are not supposed to show like favoritism like that, but the fact that and if you don't know, and if you've been living under a rock for like the last however long, Hook is Taz's son.
Right.
Let's just go ahead and put that out there.
Taz said it.
But for the fact that Taz to sit there and actually, I like that aspect. Now the thing about it is, here's the con of the entire thing with the FTW championship not being recognized by AEW. Where do we go now?
I think Jack throws it in the trash.
Ooh.
I think Jack totally. I think he gets rid of the FTW championship, and I say that because I think it'll add more heat to, and it'll make it more personal between him and Hook, throwing the FTW championship in the trash, the title that Hook's father not only had but created.
Right.
I think that'll just make this even like way more personal. I think Jungle Boy. I think Jack Perry should throw it in the trash or do something. Throw it over the bridge like The Rock did. Hey, you can take your championship with you, or something like that. Yeah. Hey, also,
throw it in fire, melt it.
Right. You want the piece of trash? You come get this piece of trash. Oh man, great stuff. But yeah, it's Jungle Man now, according to Ray. I will not call him that.
Oh.
That is Jack Perry. But yeah, I think that's where we go with that.
Yeah. You can go to hell.
Yeah, you can go to hell.
Yeah, you can go to hell.
Yeah.
And take this piece of trash with you.
No, I just love the Austin. If you want this piece of trash, you can come get this piece of trash.
Yeah,
I thought that was great. But yeah, all right. I think Jack should do something like that. Hook, you want the piece of trash? You come get the piece of trash.
That would be a good.
Oh man, no, but then they would say that they're copying WWE too much, so they probably shouldn't do that. But I think that'd be I thought it'd be hilarious. All right, we good on this segment. Good segment. Good match. Good segment. All right.
Yeah.
Britt had a squash match. I don't know the young lady's name, but Britt basically made short work of her, and that was all we saw of the women on the show, besides Chris Statlander being in the back with the best friends. That was pretty much it. Yeah. Not much there.
People what they want,
which is the DMD.
I'd rather be at the DMV. Moving left and right along.
All right, so next we had a segment with MJF and Adam Cole. They are buddy. They're going out to eat. They're having a good time. And then we had the match. We had MJF and Adam Cole versus Daniel Garcia and Sammy Guevara. To see who's gonna go to the finals. Basically, who's gonna face FTR next week on Collision, I believe.
That is correct.
On Collision for the tag team championships. Of course, MJF and Adam Cole was teasing the double clothesline on match, which I thought was hilarious.
The most basic of moves.
That's the most funny part of it. That's the most funniest part about it. That double clothesline. It had the crowd. Double clothesline.
Right.
Oh man, great stuff there. And you guys know how I feel about MJF, but this is great stuff. I actually, you know what? They've done a really good job of making me enjoy Adam Cole and MJF as a tag team. And now I'm going to be so upset when they break up next week because it looks like that's what's going to happen. And
it's definitely happening.
Ray mentioned Roderick Strong, right? I think Roderick's going to have to do with them losing the tag team title match next week. Obviously, MJF and Adam Cole beat Garcia and Guevara. Good match. They had a dance off, a little sports entertainment. It was cringe, and I hate the word cringe.
It was very. It was
cringe. Just cringe. But
one chop. It was very cringe, but it was entertaining. The best part of it was the mashup.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wasn't when he said, got the matching jackets and stuff like
Yeah.
that. He's like, oh yeah, I got another surprise for you. And the funny thing is, I was like, what could it be? I thought it was something random. I wasn't expecting them to do a mashup. I was like, oh wait. And then like MJ was like, a mashup. It's a mashup. It's a and the mashup, it could use a little work.
Yeah.
All three of us are musicians.
Yeah.
In some way, shape, or form. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what it was? I shout out to Mikey Ruckus. He's done most of the themes for AEW, so I'm gonna give him credit where it's due for a lot of the things that he's done. I think he did this quick, and let's be honest here, they're not going to be using this that much anyway. So Mikey's probably like, all right, we'll just throw something together because it's over next week.
Yeah.
so
it's finished next week.
And of course, after MJF and Cole hit the double clothesline and got the win, I think. Hold on, Ray says it's basic, but the way MJF and Adam Cole do their double clothesline is more impactful than any other team. They just got it over, Ray. That's all it is. They said it. They teased it for weeks. That's all it is. That's all it is. But it's a basic, like
it's
literally day one of wrestling school. But yeah, I thought this was good. And then after the match, okay, you had the little slight tease.
Yep, I caught it.
Handed MJF the championship, and then they got into a little bit of an argument there because MJF was like, "Yo, what are you doing? I was just handing you the title." Yeah.
Not before MJF caught him looking at it.
Yup. Go look at it.
And you saw MJF's face when Adam Cole went off camera.
Yep. Yeah. And MJF's looking at him. So yeah, I love all of the stuff that's going on here with them. Not even like I love all the stuff that's going on. I think this is a perfect way to stretch this out for, I'm assuming, either All In or All Out, one of the two, which is about a month away now, right? Yeah, about a month away. So we can start really building towards MJF and Adam Cole for the world title here. I thought this was great. FTR coming out after, and if you guys don't know, FTR has legitimate heat with MJF. All right, they do not like MJF for real. So what you guys saw on camera was a lot of realness there. So I thought that was good too. Great stuff all around here.
Yep, I agree.
We good? All right. Am I missing anything else before Blood and Guts? I think.
No.
That's about it. Yeah. I think we got to Blood and Guts took up like the last hour of the show pretty much. So.
Yeah. Pretty much.
All right, let's get to it. Blood and Guts 3. You had Moxley out there, so you know it was going to be violent. This was insane. You didn't get that high spot like you had last time with Sammy going off the top of the cage through the table. And of course Jericho in the first one falling onto the bed.
Don't.
He's going there.
I knew it.
I'm just saying,
Michael,
falling into a king size bed. But let me stop. It's still a dangerous spot. I'm not gonna.
A California king.
The California king is crazy.
Where's the kaboom?
Water bed even.
Water bed even?
Water bed.
Blow up mattress.
Yeah, blow up mattress is crazy. So B, you said you was expecting a
memory foam.
Where's the kaboom? There was supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom.
I'm gonna kick your ass next week, Michael.
Memory foam.
Memory foam is great.
I'm just gonna pump kick you as soon as I see you. No, matter of fact, I'm a hug you first, and then I'm a pump kick you.
Oh, that's even better. Wow, that's crazy.
Jesus.
I love you, man. It's so good to see you. Come here. Let me holler at you. Yeah, come here. Let me holler at you.
Wow.
Let me make sure I wear my Doc Martens that day.
Oh.
That is crazy. In 90-degree weather, you're bugging. All right.
Yeah.
You're bugging. But yeah, I'm sure Jordy will have her Tim's on, but that's a whole nother story. All right. We love you,
I'm
Jordy.
here for it.
All right. Blood and guts. There was glass. There were tables. These idiots started asking for
Broken
fire.
glass everywhere.
Broken glass. There was a bed of nails.
Yeah.
What? There was a bed of nails. There was thumbtacks. All of the brutality that you can think of for an AEW match, they had it. And it gets to the point where, here's where I'm going to be a little critical. What are we going to have to do? We're going to have to, like, pull out a gun and shoot somebody for,
Next murder.
Right. Like,
it wouldn't be the first time a wrestler killed somebody.
Yikes. Don't get me wrong. I thoroughly enjoyed this match. I just, it gets to the point where, knuckles pull it together. It gets to the point where it's like, what's next here? And I know John Moxley's sick. Okay, I'm sure he came up with most of the stuff for this match. You had a fork as well, a la Abdullah the Butcher. I mean, this was insane. The Blackpool Combat Club lost 2 people after Takeshita was pulled out of the match. Takeshita was pulled out of the match after Pat turned his back on the Blackpool Combat Club because him and Claudio couldn't get along.
Pat got the hell out of there.
Yeah, Pat got about it. He's like, yeah, I am not with it. I am leaving now. Get me out of Boston as soon as possible. Right. And then Don Callis, or Cyrus the Virus, pulled Takeshita out. Anybody that got that from back in the day. Got Takeshita out of there. And at that point, it was just...
Network.
The network, yeah, exactly. ECW.
TNN.
The original.
So, yep.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The Golden Elite was able to get the win after they were choking poor Willa Yuta within an inch of his life, which caused John Moxley, of all people, to surrender in order to save Yuta, which, of course, the AEW production team missed live. They definitely missed Moxley surrendering. But, you know, all you heard was, the Golden Elite won. Huh? I didn't see Yuta give up, but okay. Right. But apparently Moxley gave up to save Yuta after they handcuffed Moxley and he couldn't save Yuta, and they were down 3-5. So it was like, no way they was going to win. What did you guys think of Blood and Guts 3 here? Yeah.
I'll go first because I'm going to make it a quick one chop. So I don't care for these type of matches.
Yeah.
Right? They're not my thing. It was just too much. It really was too much.
Yeah.
I don't mind some color, but I shouldn't be. The ring should not look like a Looney Tunes cartoon.
Yikes.
It was like Mad Acme products.
Oh, man.
The fucking ring. Like, it was YEKIOT in Roadrunner. Motherfucking me. Like, I just don't. I'm not into these kind of matches. It's not my thing. I've never been into these kind of matches.
Yeah.
Like I said, color is fine. Sometimes color is needed. Even like a hardcore match. Yeah, you do. But, I don't mind color. I don't mind, I don't even mind the thumbtacks. Thumbtacks, I don't mind. I've seen thumbtacks. I used to watch ECW, right?
Right.
Okay. New Jack. That's all I'm going to say. Rest his soul. But I just thought it was like a bed of nails. People from Boston asking for fire, but then again, it's Boston.
Well, they're idiots anyway. All right, but yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
Okay.
I said it. I'm a New Yorker.
I said it too. I'm a New Yorker also. And a Yankees fan. What's up?
Yeah.
It's just, I just thought it was unnecessary. It's like glass and what bullet fragments,
Yeah,
shrapnel,
yeah.
like grenades,
I'm
like
telling you, what do we have to do
what?
now?
Do y'all want to borrow this for my
Okay,
damn next
yo,
button gun?
whoa, hey,
Like,
whoa,
like,
hold
do
on,
y'all want to
wait,
go ahead and just like, like,
crap.
like I'm not understanding. I'm
Whoa.
not understanding. What is next?
Oh
What are
man.
y'all doing?
Not that.
What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What do I have to like find some scrap metal and just like turning into an arrow? Are we gonna start shooting people with arrows? Is this the Hunger Games?
Oh
The
my
Legend of
goodness.
Zelda? Like what is happening? Are you Link? Are you Link? What is happening? This is like I said, AEW is literally Super Smash Brothers.
Oh man. So does that mean a 1, 2, 3 kid fast 3 count? Well, not from V at least.
No, it's not gonna be from V.
But see, but V, and I understand this isn't your type of match. You know what I'm saying? So
No.
like I don't think there's anything
And I
they
love
could have done
I
really.
love violence.
Yeah, but gratuitous violence that I mean, do we really need a bed of nails? You know what I'm saying? Like
No.
So I can understand your standpoint on it.
You'll crucify somebody next? This be sacrilegious then.
Oh man, yeah, but that was to my point of like, what do we? It gets to the point of like, what are we gonna have to do now to win a match? Are you gonna have to pull out a gun and shoot somebody? You're gonna have to stab somebody now. Like, you're gonna have, a la New Jack. Yeah, I stabbed him. Rest in peace to New Jack. But yeah,
yeah, stabbed him.
I stabbed him again. Like, oh man, yeah. Nah, New Jack was crazy.
New Jack is me. Yeah, I stabbed him. Yeah, I stabbed him again.
Oh man. Moving right along. Yeah, it does get to the point where it's like, what are we gonna have to do to win a match here? Because now in a regular match, are you gonna have to are you gonna have to blow somebody up just to? And I don't mean the inside term of blow somebody up. Are you gonna have to literally blow somebody up to win a match now? Like,
do we need TNT?
Kaboom!
Exactly, kaboom.
You better not. You better not. You better
all
not.
Right, see my face.
He had his finger. He had his finger on the button.
I knew it. Look, I know you, nigga.
I know. But nonetheless, the babyfaces won. This thing is over. Now we can move on to CM Punk versus the Elite. No, okay, I guess not. I guess that's never happening.
Happening. Good luck. Good luck, Chuck.
Whoa, wait. Bon G's in the chat too. Gonna have to expose the opponent's intestines to win. Yeah, exactly. What are we doing?
So is this Mortal Kombat?
Nice, got it.
Like
finish it. Exactly.
Like what in the world? Yeah, I just like I said, this is not my thing. I was never a deathmatch kind of person. That was never my cup of tea or glass of wine, but whatever you want to call it. It's not that. And I just think it's unnecessary.
Yeah.
There should be no reason why I can find a pizza cutter and just draw an X on your chest. Like, it should be no reason why I'm taking a chainsaw to your thigh. It's like what kind of Halloween? What kind of Halloween Nightmare on Elm Street, fucking Scream type ass shit? Like, it's unnecessary. Yeah, we know, Mike. Like,
Danny,
I'm not a fan.
Danny Nemesis, get at me if you got a problem with the new Scream movie. But yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I thought it was unnecessary. That's just me.
Knuckles, your thoughts on this?
My preference.
Yeah.
I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
I would much rather have a high spot splash, fly through the table, 450 splash.
Oh, you want the spot monkeys?
Yeah, I would rather prefer the spot monkeys.
Shout out to Matt Hardy, man.
am not. I'm going to be with V. I am not giving this a 3 count. For a specific reason. I do not think we got enough of Kota Ibushi in this match. For all of the hype that was put in, with the revelation that he was the 5th guy, he barely did anything.
Well, he's probably not trying to get hurt before he has to go back to Japan as well.
Yeah, true. Well, no, I won't even say that because did you see the video that was circulating around about what he did after the match was over?
No.
After the match was over, there's a video circulating around where he's just looking around and Blackpool Combat Club is left already, and it's him and it's Kenny and the Bucks. And he takes a back bump into the shattered glass.
Wait, why?
Just because he didn't do nothing in the match. So he just said, oh, well, everybody else is bloody. So on the camera, he walks up to the shattered glass and just goes, and just takes a back bump into the glass and was like, ah.
No, this is.
I'm just saying. So him trying to stay healthy for Japan, no, I don't believe that.
Staph infection.
Right. A whole bunch of diseases. All types of diseases. People are slipping away.
Typhus? Is that still with us? I don't know. Whooping cough. Like bird flu.
Tragedies are commonplace. All types of diseases. People are slipping away. Anyway. So that's the only reason why we'll get a 3 count from me. I didn't get enough from Kota Ibushi.
Okay.
But I mean, it was, for what it's worth, it was okay. I
thought it was good. Like I said, I don't mind these super violent matches. Do I necessarily go out? Do I seek them? No. Like I don't care to go and watch the newest GCW death match. Shout out to Marsha Slamovich and all of the people that do those matches. But
Impact Women's Tag Team.
Yes, congratulations to Trinity for winning the Knockouts Championship.
Yes.
Which we all called it. We literally all called it on the show. Like, she'll go there and win their knockout title, and
and she should. The fuck, better yourself, black women. Always better yourself. But AEW gets a 2 count for me.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
I wasn't feeling it.
Wasn't feeling it. Okay.
I'll give it an earfall.
I'm gonna go with Knuckles on this one. I give it an earfall. I thought it was a solid show. Like I said, the blood and guts match isn't for everybody, so I can definitely understand that. But I thought even if you take the blood and guts match out, I thought it was a solid show, even for the first hour with MJF and Adam Cole, and then Hook and Jack Perry. I thought it was good. So it was really good. So I'm gonna give AEW an earfall. I thought it was good. And that's all we have for this week.
Yep.
I believe, right?
And with that being said, we're finished. Thank you for listening and or watching. Go for the Pin.
Of course.
You can watch. You can go on YouTube, type in "Go for the Pin," find this big ass head in many different forms. You can follow us on Twitter at Go for the Pin, and on Instagram at Go for the Pin _show. I know things. You can find Mike on Twitter at DJ Mike EQ, and on Instagram Mike _EQ. You can find DJ Knuckles at JPSBC15 on Twitter and DJ _Knuckles on Instagram. You can follow yours truly whenever I get back at KingV _the ruler on Instagram and _watch my throne. Reminder, watch my throne, nigga. On Twitter.
Ray says nearful, and Bonji says nearful as well.
Let's see. Merch is in the description box below. Tune in next week where the boys will be fighting.
Also, Jobber Slam 3, July 29th, Brooklyn, New York. If you guys are in the area, please come out. All of Go for the Pin will be there. If you missed our announcement earlier on the show, all of Go for the Pin will be there. So Jobber Slam 3, New Jobber City. And I might as well tell you guys, I am the official DJ for Jobber Slam 3. So I will see you guys there. Anybody that's in the New York area. Next week on Dragon Ball Z. Next week, we got Anthony Gamble of Jobber Tears South.
South, yeah.
Coming through.
Since you said that, Bonzi, Knuckles and Gamble will be fighting down Snake Way. It's like they're both gonna go Super Saiyan. Should I keep going? I'm done with the anime.
All right. Yes, join us next week. Anthony Gamble on Go for the Pin next week. We might have some other surprises for you guys, so just stay tuned. And then Jobber Slam 3 that weekend, July 29th. So thank you guys for watching. For Ray, for Bon G, for Bon G, that pizza was good as fuck. Huh?
What?
For Ray, for
I'm finished.
Bring your personal life into the podcast.
For Ray, for Bon G, for Mitchell,
and for that pizza,
for John,
and for that pizza.
For Knuckles, for Anthony Gamble, who just told Knuckles to kick rocks. We'll see
and
you
the
guys
rocks.
next week. We'll see you
Wow.
guys next week. Peace and love, everybody.